Run, Lorelei! You can do better than that! The two sisters raced down the shore, laughing and screaming like children do. Slow down, Lysandra. I'm not used to being on my legs. How can you become queen if you don't become strong? A young girl blocks their path, her face less than friendly. Hello. Hey there, Audrey. Want to play with us? No, thank you. I'm training my magic skills. I'm one of the few mermaids in Mariana who can summon water out of nowhere. Once I'm strong enough, I'll replace your father as the ruler. But only his daughters can replace him. That's us. Ignore her, my sister. It's just the ramblings of a delusional mermaid. Wow, young Lysandra was so cruel. Catch me if you can, Lorelei. Hey, wait up. The sisters laugh as they run down the shore. Audrey glares after them, her expression dark with envy. A few years later. Run, Lorelei. Don't worry about me. Yeah, don't worry about Lysandra. She's never gonna be a good queen. But I can't leave you. Don't look back. Just go. You'll make a great queen, my sister. Father would be proud. With tears in her eyes, the young Lorelei turns around and runs from the quicksand. It was you! You were the one who caused that quicksand. I only summoned some water to slow you down at the trial. I didn't know it would create a deadly quicksand. And you call that an excuse? It was never my intention to kill your sister. But what's done is done. Aunt Lorelei, what are you two talking about? Didn't my mother die of illness? Eladoria, my dear, there's so much I need to explain. Oh, Eladoria, wait till you hear what your Aunt Lorelei did. Or didn't do. Curse you! Lorelei charges toward Audrey, but Cora holds her back. My queen, don't kill her. Let me do it for you. Oh, come on, Cora. Cora tries to charge at Audrey, but Melodia holds her back. No one's killing anyone yet. What we need are answers. Audrey, or should I say Audine, what do you really want? Why are you so desperate to marry the prince? I consulted a sage to find the heir of Litters. Turns out, he's the prince of Gaius. My plan is simple. Marry the prince and produce a child. The child of a mermaid and the heir of Litters would hold power beyond imagining. Even the king can't wait for his grandchild. So, that's it. That's the reason why my father wanted me to marry you. So you could use... What? So he could use his own grandchild as a trump card? I turn to my father on the seat. The old man shakes his head, refusing to say a word. You know, at this point I gotta agree with the king. You would have a trump card. He must carry it on. My darling prince, think of what we can do. Together, we could conquer every kingdom on land and sea. What should I say? I don't marry killers. I'll not give you a magic bow. This one sounds cooler. I cross my arms, tossing my nose in the air like Cora would. Sorry, Audrey. The heir of Litters does not want to give you a magic baby. But think of all the power we would have. See? That's why I don't want to marry you. I don't want any part in your plan. And I certainly don't want to give you any power. Hear that, Audrey? It's got high expectations when it comes to girls. Audrey's face turns red, her fists clench in anger. So, the wedding isn't gonna happen? You heard the prince, sea rat. He won't marry you. Wait, you saying she's a sea rat? So are you. If not me, then who? The queen who left her sister to die? Aunt Lorelei, I don't understand. It's nothing, my dear. She's just trying to play with us. Listen up, Eladoria. When your mother was drowning in quicksand, Lorelei had every chance to save her. Instead, she ran to the finish line, leaving her own sister to sink like a piece of rock. What? Don't listen to her, Eladoria. Let me explain. I don't know what to believe anymore. I need time to think. But she's transformed back into a human. Melodia transforms into her human form and runs out of the chapel. My niece, wait! I have no idea what's happening. I look around, realizing that the nobles, including my father, are watching in stunned silence. Lorelei takes a deep breath, even though her eyes shine with tears. Mermaid tears! Expensive! Gotta get some. Don't worry, I will handle this. Lorelei sings her song, and every human in the church falls into a deep sleep. Good thinking, my queen. They should wake up with no memory of what happened. I'm glad that I don't have to explain this to my father, but I still can't believe it. He forced me to sacrifice my own happiness just so he could use his grandchild as a weapon. I support the king. You never know the dangers the kingdom has to face, Onyx. He needs a weapon. So much drama, so little time. But I suppose I will tell you one last thing. The real Pearl Heart has always been hidden deep in Mariana's ruins. Why are you telling them that, Audrey? Don't tell them the answer. It's guarded by magic so ancient, even I can't break it. But let me guess, the hair of Litterus can break it. And who's the hair of Litterus? It's Onyx. In other words, you were all chasing ghosts. The Pearl Heart has always been our kingdom. And what do you intend to do with this knowledge, Odin? Do you think I would tell you? Absolutely not. Apparently you already did, Audrey. Audrey transforms into a human and dashes through the door, leaving the chapel in ruins. Lorelei glances at the sleeping figures in the chapel, her eyes a portrait of sorrow. Let's leave before these humans wake up. Odin, you will pay for this. We dive into the waters of the flooded chapel, making our way to the open sea. Back on the island, Lorelei tells me about a shrine they built in memory of Lysandra. You can Elodoria there. What? What are you saying? You should be saying you can take Elodoria there. But she's not Elodoria anymore, is she? She's Melodia now. Glad you understand that now. Do you think she's mad at me, Onyx? Will she ever forgive me for not saving her mother? I'll go and talk to her. The shrine lies in the heart of the island, surrounded by vines and stones. Melodia kneels before it, her head bowed, hands clasped together. Not wanting to interrupt her, I stand a few distance away. Without looking up, she speaks softly. I was still a baby when she died. Sometimes I can't help but feel empty. It hurts to think that I never got to know my own mother. But you do know her. Everything your aunt taught you, she learned from her sister. Lysandra lives within our heart, within your heart. Maybe you're right, but what am I supposed to do with that? Aunt Lorelei never told me the truth. She chose to hide it. I don't even know if I should be mad at her. What do you think, Onyx? Should I be mad at my aunt? What should I say? Listen to your heart, don't be mad at her. Listen to your heart indeed. Only you can answer that. What does your heart say? Melodia places a hand on her chest. Nothing. It doesn't say anything. Maybe I'm numb from all this pain. Maybe I won't get any answers at all. Or maybe you need more time to make sense of what's happening. Yes, you're right. I like the way you think, Onyx. What would I do without you? Just as she continues her prayer, she glances back at me with a curious expression. So, you knew the truth all along, and you didn't tell me? I promised the queen not to say anything. Are you mad at me? Melodia thinks for a while, then shakes her head. Not really. It just means you're a good friend. Someone we can trust with our secrets. Melodia looks at the shrine. Birds chirp from above, their songs blending nicely with the sacred silence. I always come here to pay respects to my mother. Sometimes I feel her spirit here. Do you want to join me in honoring her memory? Melodia bows her head to pray. A part of me wants to kneel beside her and join in. It feels right to stay by her side during such a difficult moment. And I think she would appreciate my company, just as I've always provided. What should I do? Oh wow, I got 310 gems. More than enough to finish. How many chapters does it have? This should be the 12th one. Alright, I'll join you. Melodia smiles, scooting over to make room. I kneel beside her, pressing my hands together and bowing my head. Silence surrounds us, broken only by the distant echo of the waves. So, what do you always tell her when you're here? I always say how much I miss her, and that I love her so much. Is there anything you want to say to her? I want to tell her that the kingdom is in good hands with Lorelei. Also, I want your mother to know that I admire her sacrifice. Then again, it happened because of one's greedy intentions. Yeah, you heard that? Your mother was greedy. No one deserves what happened to your mother. Audrey needs to answer for it. I don't disagree with you. Normally I would be nice and say that we should forgive Audrey. But this is my mother we're talking about. Huh? What's going on? Without warning, a shimmer of light appears in the air. The light takes on a familiar figure. Lysandra's spirit. My beautiful daughter. Mother. The spirit smiles. Her voice is like the wind, warm and cold at once. Oh, Eladoria, how I have missed you. It's Melodia now, Mother. Even so, I'm happy to hear you say my name again. Eladoria, Melodia, whatever name you choose, you're always my daughter. Lysandra drifts closer, reaching out. Melodia tries to touch her, but her hand slips through. I know things have been difficult, and I know you feel betrayed. But your Aunt Lorelei, she made a brave decision to protect our kingdom. Find it in your heart to forgive her. She loves me as her sister, just as she loves you. But she abandoned you, left you in the quicksand. It was my choice, Eladoria. I wanted her to survive so she could be there for you. Lorelei may have failed you in a few ways, but she raised you to be strong and kind. That was my gift to you, given by her. Silence fills the shrine again, bittersweet yet filled with hope. And no, I am not one of your aunt's illusions. Wait, she was thinking she was an illusion? Melodia lets out a soft laugh. Don't worry, Mother. I knew it was you the moment you appeared. Mother, you have no idea how much it means to see you. And I'm glad to see the wonderful woman you have become. I see you've got a fine friend with you. Is this the Prince of Gaius? But how does she know that? I strain a little, trying to look like the prince that I've always been. Hello there. It's a pleasure to meet you. Lysandra approves with a nod. Handsome, too. If you don't marry him, I just might. What? Come on, get out of here. Ah, Mother. Melodia covers her face, a deep blush on her cheeks. Lysandra laughs. I guess your aunt didn't tell you about my wicked sense of humor. Sadly, it's time for me to go. Remember, I will always watch over you. Eladoria. Mother, don't leave. She's gone. Melodia kneels quietly, tears streaming down her face. I watch her for a moment, feeling like I'm intruding on something so deeply personal. Moments later, she looks at me with a bittersweet smile. Thank you for being with me, Onyx. Without you, I wouldn't have the courage to speak with her. Glad I could help. I'm always used to facing my problems alone, but now you have made it easier. That's what friends are for, right? You're more than a friend to me. And no, I refuse to elaborate. Come on, Melodia, elaborate, please. We continue with our prayers. For a moment, we're just two souls in a sacred place. So many words remain unspoken between us. But no matter what happens, our hearts will always know the truth of our emotions. When she looks back at me, there's a newfound strength in her eyes. I think I finally understand what I need to do. Aunt Lorelei, I've decided not to be mad at her. That's amazing. I'm glad you have found peace. Could you let her know for me? I haven't found the right words to say, but I want her to know that I bear no grudges. Consider it done. I'll find the queen and tell her myself. As I leave, relief has washed over me. Today, we have managed to prevent a rift in the family. Now, I can only hope that Melodia finds the closure she needs. Really? She's not angry at me? Like I said, Melody has found peace. She's ready to move on and focus on the present. Oh, Onyx. That makes me so happy. Wait, Onyx? You didn't say Pat? Great! Thank you so much for talking to her. Well, she was the one who made the decision, not me. Lorelei takes my hand, her gaze filled with what can only be love. Still, thank you for helping me reconnect with the only family I have left, for showing me a kindness that I never expected from a human. Lorelei rests her head against my chest. She must feel the pounding of my heart. What should I do? Kiss her hand, kiss her on the forehead. Which one's better? Yeah, forehead, hand. Okay, let's go forehead. I lean down and press a kiss on her forehead. Her skin feels soft beneath my lips. The forehead, of all places, and you chose that? What can I say? You got a big forehead, Lorelei. In our culture, a kiss on the forehead is given only when a mermaid is close to death. Oh, that was not my intention. Lorelei burst into laughter, her cheeks turning a bright shade of red. Don't worry, my pet. You're a human. Ignorance is excusable. Just this time. Lorelei runs her tongue along her lips, and I can't help but watch the way her mouth moves. I'm not sure if you're using her legendary seduction skills right now, but it's working on me. We made a promise, didn't we? No more illusions, no more tricks. What you feel right now, it's all real. Before I knew it, she's pulled me into a hug, her warmth taking me by surprise. It's the calm before the storm. My legionnaires are investigating Audrey's claims that the Pearl Heart has been in our kingdom all along. Until we receive more information, we should rest in the meantime. I have an idea of what we could do tonight. She tilts her head towards the bed, a playful gleam in her eyes. Are we going to stand here all night? Or should we do something else while lying down? Lorelei crawls on the bed, patting the space beside her. My heart skips a beat as I realize the meaning in her words. I am seconds away from making love with the Queen of Mermaids. It would feel incredible to get in bed with her. To let the night take us wherever it wants to go. What should I do? I knew it! It was just waiting to bring out the 38 points of rubies, taking away my money. I don't even need to think twice. For so long, I wonder what it feels like to become one with her. To shower her with the love she makes me feel. Make room for the prince. Of course, your majesty, pet. Well, what pet? Say Onyx. Her eyes glisten as she pulls me down into the mattress. I lean closer, and her hand finds its way to my face. Oh, how the world feels so quiet with you by my side. Must be my so-called charm. I wish it would always be this quiet, so we'd always have time to do this. I kiss her on the lips, delectable and sweet. Her breath feels like the sun on a summer afternoon. Right now, I don't feel like a queen. Just a mermaid who's head over tail in love with you. That's right, don't be a queen tonight. But Lorelei, be Lorelei, my Lorelei. If you insist. Lorelei pulls me close, pressing her plump chest against mine. I slide my lips down her neck. A moan escapes her lips, a quite titillating sound. Oh, my prince. Sometimes I don't think that I deserve this. You deserve all the good things in life, Lorelei. You deserve love, peace, and someday, a restored kingdom. A restored kingdom. But I thought you didn't want to be a queen tonight. Wait, what queen? He's a king. He's a prince. Well, Mariana will always be our priority. You're right. I was just testing you. And did I pass the test? You sure did, which means you've earned a reward. Lorelei pulls me by the hair before diving into my lips again. We keep on kissing for what feels like a blissful hour. We roll on the bed, intertwined like leaves in the wind. Her tongue travels inside my mouth, savoring each corner with delight. Delicious. I never expected you to be good at this. Neither did I. Then again, it's not every day you get swept off your feet by a mermaid queen. I bet you would perform even better if you were under one of my spells. Nope, nada. Don't even think about it. Lorelei laughs before leaning in for yet another kiss. Hey, I was just kidding. I don't need magic tonight, because what we have right now, this is the real magic. Lorelei pulls me on top of her. I reach over to blow out the lantern, and the world fades to a peaceful darkness. The evening air turns warm as we linger in the heat of our passion. Each touch wraps us in intimacy, with only the sea and stars as our witnesses. Her scent fills the air, calming like ocean waves. Soon, midnight settles over us like a blanket. Oil and the sounds of her moans fill the breeze. Huh? I wake up to the cold wind coming through the window, brushing against my bare skin. It's not morning yet. Why did I wake up? Must have had a dream. That was an illusion all along! And that's when we hear it. A terrified scream from the beach. That voice. Wait, where did she come from? It's Cora! Panicking, we quickly get dressed and rush out of the okay, it wasn't a dream. Rush out of the course. Help! Help! Quiet, you little pest. Stop struggling if you know what's good for you. Dante! The scene before us makes my stomach lurch. Dante and Audrey stand over Cora, tying a rope around her. Careful with the fish, Audrey. Don't touch her skin. No need to remind me, idiot. Cora! Cora! Let her go at once. Oh no, they're here. Dante and Audrey toss Cora into speedboat, her screams echoing in the night. Release me! You're gonna regret this! I raise my arm, seconds away from using my magic to control the water. But before I can act, I feel a sharp sting on my knee. What? They shot me with a sleep dart. My vision blurs as the drug takes hold. Wait, how does he know it's a sleep drug? Couldn't it be like poison? No? Onyx, wake up! We need to save Cora! I fight to stay conscious, but it's too late. As I drift to sleep, the last thing I see is Dante and Audrey speeding away with Cora. Somehow, they have formed an alliance, one that could mean disaster for the mermaids.